Hello everybody, welcome back to HBM mod. Last episode we started working on a nuclear reactor, the RBMK. This is a wonderful machine. So today, we're gonna get some new things for it. We need a new, we need a radiation channel for this piece, just to add it onto the design. And we're filling in everything with concrete right now because if you don't want to irradiate everything, you need to have concrete here to block out the radiation and stuff. And, yeah. A whole bunch of stuff. A lot of stuff we gotta do to make this thing run, but it's not gonna be too difficult. The only thing that's gonna be hard is the turbine, but we already have a turbine, and we could probably just repurpose that one for this thing. I mean, it's a little stupid, but pretty sure that would work. I mean, we're gonna also have to throw away all of the energy from that turbine and switch it out for a steam engine, but it will work, so... That's something else that's interesting that I learned while I was on the server, is that we actually need to just use one turbine instead of using all of the 5 turbines that we made in a previous Let's Play. We made this with 5 turbines, and you don't need that. You don't need like 5 turbines. You don't need 4 turbines. You don't need anything that is not one turbine. You just need one turbine, and this guy will run. And you also like only need like, well, I wouldn't say. The actual steam output from this, you need to make sure that you also have enough steam output to, like, for the low pressure steam. Something to control that. What the heck? Dude, I did not look at you. Take this. You know what, I'll fight both of you. Because I need those ender pearls anyway. I need those for going to the end. Which we're gonna do soon. We're getting to the point where we're gonna be able to go to the end. Which is, like, actually exciting. I need to kill more endermen, though, because, yeah, I haven't been to the end in a very long time. In fact, yeah, it's just been a really long time since I've been to the end. The thing about the end here is that in HBM mod, the end isn't just like the end. It's got more stuff for you to do. Notably, I'm pretty sure there's Trig Site. There's Brenda? Or something. There's something in the end that I needed. Where the heck do you get Trick Sight at? See this? It's in the end. Look at that. Trick Sight is in the end. You can just mine that out of the ground. In the end. Which is, yeah. Well, that's why we need that. But what is this good for? It's good for, like, everything endgame. Like, literally everything endgame. And also, plutonium. Duh. We need loads of plutonium. Plutonium. Niobium, Titanium. It's gonna be our ultimate goal, I guess, to go get that. But we already can go get it. We don't have to do much work. We just gotta get ender pearls. So, looking at this, we got the RBMK irradiation channel. Now, what is that used for? Well, it's used to do stuff. Simplest way of putting it, okay? If you don't know what it's used for recipes. A lot of recipes. I'm not going into details. That's just all I can say, right? Well, you can make RTG stuff with it. You can make gold with it. Well, not make gold with it. You can make gold into radioactive gold, which is the reason you need that in the first place. For making the radioactive gold, you make thorium fuel in it. You make high performance solvent with it. You get what I mean? It's used in everything, basically. Well, all things that we want to do. A lot of things that we want to do. Not everything we want to do. I don't know. We might do everything, so it's important to have it, because it's a machine that you need for stuff. It also happens to be pretty easy to make. And also, it's going to be really easy for us to get the next thing that I want to get, which is going to be the Liquidator Charm. Because Liquidator Charm is actually just amazing. It reduces the irradiation that you get by 10%, or like by like minus 10 for every like second, so that you're wearing the item that has that equipped. So if you have that equipped, then you basically never get irradiated when you have armor that's this good. Okay, so we have just finished the column. Now we need to go get concrete so we can finish the filling in of that place. And then we need to go grab the turbine. Unless we want to make a new turbine. Do we want to make a new turbine? Vote right now. Okay. Yeah, Everybody's saying yes. Okay. Trust me. Everybody, all of you just said yes. We're making a new turbine. And if you didn't, then you just doesn't matter. I'm making a turbine anyway. There we go. This is a really weird design, honestly, but it's just gonna work. It's just gonna work, hopefully. I'm pretty sure it will work with the concrete pieces in the middle of the reactor, but I'm not sure. But actually, it will 100% work. Doesn't really matter if there's concrete inside the reactor. I mean, the whole thing is made of concrete anyway, isn't it? The concrete, though, doesn't act as part of the reactor. There's other ways of getting pieces that don't act as part of the reactor. Like, for example, you can make the neutron reflector or the neutron absorber. Those two do not act like they're part of the reactor. Like, they will block neutron flux. But in this case, we're not trying to block neutron flux. We're just... Well, actually, we are. I think I'm over-explaining things. Basically, I'm saying we need this concrete in the middle, so that way neutrons don't go everywhere that we don't want them to. We also need concrete on the outside, because if you put concrete on the outside, this thing cannot irradiate your environment and turn it into Chernobyl. So, that is very important as well. I got a strange feeling this is going to take us at least 3 or 4 episodes to actually get up and running. Because that's just how this thing is usually. It usually takes a little bit. And then on the top of these, we also have to cover these with stuff. Which also kind of sucks. I think we're going to just take the turbine from the other place. It's just... Why would we make another turbine, dude? We already have one, and we just need one. For now. Later on, we can upgrade it, but still. Also, I need to make sure this section is also blocked off. And it needs to be blocked off, like, on the edges, too. You can't just have, like a section, like... If you go like this, that's not good enough. You need to have the edges as well. Oh, I have it set to vein miner, don't I? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. That should be sealed. Yeah, we'll find out later. The bottom is also not... You don't need to seal the bottom. You don't need to worry about the bottom. The bottom, you just... That's where you're going to hook in all the pipes and stuff. And on the top, you'll also hook in pipes. Unless you're a weirdo and you don't like pipes for some reason. And then you're going to use one of those stupid thingies. You're going to use a steam... these. A steam connector. Which, I mean, you can do that if you want. You do you. I'm going to just go ahead and do things my way because I like to do them this way. It looks cooler. Oh, do we want to take this thing out of here? Do we really want to take this out of this place? Is it running out of energy here? Is the question. Not really. I mean, I think we could probably just remove this. We could remove it. Yeah, we can remove that. But then we'll just put it in a regular turbine, and we'll just shove it in there. This is why I saved the steam engines, because I knew we would need to do this at some point and change out some stuff for these. Where is that steam engine? There we go. We'll go ahead and switch it out right now. Yeah, that kind of works. It actually doesn't go over these guys, which I'm surprised about. I was thinking it might go over those, but no, it didn't. Which is interesting. And we'll just shove it in here like this, and then we have to connect up the water pipeline and the condenser pipeline, and also hook up the energy. It's a lot of steps, but it should be pretty simple. Just gotta hook that piece there, and then we need to set one of those. This guy already set the water. Yep, he's already got water in him. Perfect. And are you set to go do this? Yes, you are. Okay, perfect. Connect the water there, and then we need to get some steam pipes. I don't have any pipes on me, actually. I will go get those and dump off a bunch of garbage. I haven't been paying attention to our steel production. It turns out I filled up the whole hopper down there, which means that I've produced about, well, we're at almost 11 stacks of steel, almost. We're beyond 11 stacks of steel. We are at 13 stacks of steel, almost. Check it out. Oh my. That is actually 13 stacks of steel. Okay, we're almost at 15 stacks. Holy. Of course, keep in mind that just because we have that much steel doesn't mean we're running out of steel. Right? We're running out of steel right now because we have 13 stacks. We need more steel. Copper ain't looking too good, guys. Looks like we're all out of copper. Okay, we do need a bunch. Okay, 29 copper's fine. That's fine, okay? The good thing is that with RBMKs, you don't need to make exhaust ducts because they don't produce, smoke. Unless you accidentally do some stupid stuff, but, I don't think we're gonna be accidentally doing some stupid stuff, okay? I think we're gonna be perfectly A-okay. As long as we are very careful and don't accidentally do something stupid. So, that is gonna be fine. That should keep this guy running. And all I need to do is hook him up to the thing over here. So, I'm gonna just use one of these cable connectors to do that, because I don't have any of the other stuff on me. Come on, connect it. Bonk. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And, there's not gonna be much energy, but doesn't need to be much energy, because I got this thing. It's all full of diesel. And I got the RBMK over here, which is almost finished. Also, funny thing is that we're at the perfect Y level for just finding iron. Like, if you just mine down a few blocks, you just find loads of iron, which is really funny, because we are, like, really high up. But, it's to be expected when you're this high up that you're gonna find, like, coal and iron and stuff under the ground. So, like, from 49 to 60, or, like, actually even higher than that, you could probably start from 36 up. No, not 36. Probably, like, 39. So, like, probably at just, like, the base level of 40. You will find loads of iron and coal. And we're going to build these all 2 blocks tall for our steam, because that is just what we're going to do. And then we're going to connect them all probably on this end. No, in the middle. Why would we do it in the middle? It makes sense, I guess. Why not? Connect them like this. What the heck is this shape? It doesn't really save pipes, it just looks cool. But also, kind of looks structural. I like that. It's like, perfect. In the middle of that, I'm going to install the actual turbine, which is going to go right here. And then beyond this, on this side, we were going to have the energy. And then here, we're going to have the cooling tower. Or condensers. I don't know what we're going to need for that. Probably just going to go with a bunch of condensers, honestly. Because we could probably do that. Plus, it fits the style of the building, too. You gotta keep that in mind. You know? Architecture. So to make condensers, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How many of these are we gonna make? Probably like 12. That will make a total of 4. And that way we can upgrade it to the cooling tower if we need that. I don't think we're gonna. I'm just doing that just in case we do. So, that way we're prepared for anything. Remember, always be prepared. And nothing bad can happen, probably. Okay? Just a tip for you. Alright, so I have all of the ducts we're gonna need for the fluid stuff. We're also gonna need iron plates for these, which because we're making 4 of them, we're gonna need 16 iron ingots, which I'm not even gonna try to divide that up into groups of 4. We're just gonna do that as is. And then for the other part, we just need steel, which is really easy because we already have steel. In fact, we have more than enough steel to do basically anything at this point. So, I mean, we're set on steel. I'm pretty sure that as long as we don't make something stupid like chain steel, we are going to be perfectly fine. Except we need to make sure that we have 16 of these. So make sure to split that up into 16, and we're ready to go. We just need to get the these, and we have them. That is our condensers, and we also need just a barrel for water. Probably not even a good barrel. Doesn't have to be a good barrel. Could be like the worst barrel you got in storage, right? You got a stupid barrel made of iron? Perfect. They just need that one barrel. And I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get 6 ingots of iron, and we're gonna just go ahead and make a barrel out of that, and 2 more ingots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that should be enough for a barrel for water. And we're gonna fill that thing up with some water. A lot of water, probably. We wanna bring the infinite water barrel with us for this, because that's gonna be important. And the next step, that will leave us 2 things for next episode: fuel rods, which we already have the fuel for, because we made the gas centrifuges for ferro uranium. And also, some other stuff. And also, oh, energy, too. We also have to do energy next episode. And covering this thing up, because if you don't cover these in the covers, then they will release all the radiation. And I'm not sure we want that to happen. You know, I already see an advantage to using cooling towers, and it's that you don't have to worry about having two separate pipelines. But in this case, I still don't have to worry about using two separate pipelines. It's just kind of just there. So there we go. That should be for the... This will store the water. That will be water as well. So we're going to have water over here. Water over here. Then we should be able to hook up that. Fill that thing up. Also, we need to have steam of the low pressure variety going into here. And these guys are already set to steam. So low pressure steam, water, and regular steam. And also we need to add pipes underneath. Which, I mean, if you want to, like, actually save on pipes, you just use the other thing, the steam outlet or whatever it was called. I'm pretty sure that will help you save on making pipes. So maybe it's a smart idea to make one, but it's too late for us, because I've already committed to making this. So all I gotta do for this is hook in all of these. And I'll just hook it in the most least coolest way possible for this, because it doesn't matter if it looks cool. Only looks cool if it needs to look cool on the top, because that's what people are gonna see, but on the bottom, it does not need to look cool at all. It just needs to look like a oven or something stupid, like a grill. There we go. There's the pipelines all hooked up. Let me check and see if this is right. Just because I want to make sure I don't mess this up and have water going into all of those, which is what I want, is water to go into all of them. But okay, I think this should be good. And then we just need to hook this guy up to the barrel. It's taking a long time with this episode, man. Taking a long time. There we go. Then we just need to set that guy to water. So that is our entire loop done. And we'll have that guy set to green mode. And check this guy. He's not keeping water in him. And we need to check each of these. So that one's got water. That one's got water. That one's getting water. Its feed is getting water. 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 More water. And these guys can actually take water, apparently. I don't know if you can hook them up, but no, you actually can't, because it's not hooked up. Okay. And this guy's doing water. So all of these are getting water. Let's go ahead and double check that. Water, 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 and water. Okay.